Can you imagine a world where learning is forbidden? Where the doors of schools are closed to you simply because you are a girl? This was the reality for countless girls in 19th century India. It was a time when education was considered a privilege, reserved only for boys. In this oppressive environment, a courageous woman named Savitribai Phule dared to dream of a different future. A future where girls like her could have access to the transformative power of education. Born in 1831, Savitribai's own journey began with a thirst for knowledge. She was fortunate to have a father who believed in the power of education for all. He taught her to read and write, nurturing a love for learning that would shape her destiny. But Savitribai's dream extended far beyond her own personal enlightenment. She envisioned a world where every girl, regardless of her background, could claim her right to education. In 1848, Savitribai Phule, alongside her husband Jyotirao Phule, took a revolutionary step that would forever alter the course of history for women in India. They opened the doors of the first school for girls in Bidawada, Pune. This courageous act was met with fierce opposition from a society deeply entrenched in patriarchal norms. Undeterred by the backlash, Savitribai remained steadfast in her mission. She understood that education was not merely about acquiring knowledge, but about empowering girls to break free from the chains of ignorance and claim their rightful place in society. She became India's first female teacher, a beacon of hope for countless girls who had been denied the right to learn. Her classroom became a sanctuary, a space where young minds were nurtured and encouraged to blossom. Savitribai's unwavering belief in the potential of these girls ignited a spark that would soon grow into a powerful movement for social change. Savitribai Phule's fight for girls' education was a direct challenge to the deeply ingrained caste system and patriarchal norms that permeated Indian society at the time. She faced relentless opposition from those who clung to traditional beliefs, who saw her actions as a threat to the established social order. The dominant castes, threatened by the prospect of an educated female population, subjected Savitribai to constant harassment and abuse. She was publicly ridiculed, ostracized from her own community, and even physically attacked. People would throw stones and dung at her as she walked to school, their actions fueled by fear and ignorance. Yet Savitribai refused to be silenced. She understood that the path to progress was often paved with thorns, and she was prepared to endure the pain to create a brighter future for her students. Her unwavering spirit and determination served as an inspiration to those who dared to dream of a more just and equitable world. Despite facing unimaginable challenges, Savitribai Phule's spirit remained unbroken. She firmly believed that education was the most powerful weapon to combat social injustice. Her pioneering work extended far beyond the classroom. Recognizing the plight of widowed women who were often ostracized and left destitute, she established a shelter home to provide them with food, shelter, and support. She also organized a barber's strike against the degrading practice of shaving widows' heads. Savitribai's activism extended to advocating for the rights of the marginalized and oppressed, regardless of their caste or gender. Her legacy continues to inspire generations of women to fight for their rights and strive for a more just and equitable world. Today, as millions of girls in India and around the world receive an education, we remember Savitribai Phule, the warrior who dared to challenge the status quo and pave the way for a brighter future. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that one person's courage and determination can indeed change the world.